Start.
Hello, I'm Kowsika from Chemical Engineering Department, and my topic is the rich become richer and the poor become poorer. It's a question we heard for many years, but we can't find a clear solution. I have done many researches on this topic, and it may be very useful to understand. Rich is becoming richer, and poor is becoming poorer. Rich is thinking big and doing big, while poor is busy in earning two-time meal. Rich is either hereditary rich or he has good resources to become rich. Exceptions are everywhere, while a poor is not poor by his choice. Rich people are educated enough to get all benefits from the government programs. But poor people are so poor that they don't even know free health services are available. They never question a doctor about treatment, they just trust him, unlike people who are suffering from VIP syndrome. A poor is trying hard to get out of poverty, but poverty traps him again. It is necessary to put in a place a distributive justice so that everyone gets the benefit of the growth. Those who can understand how the money works, they can easily become rich from their previous day in their tomorrow. The reverse is also happening in their life. Rich people can also become rich and they also become poor. Becoming rich or becoming poor is a continuous process. If you earn 1 rupee more than your previous day, then you become rich from your previous day. And the reverse is also the same. Here, I take expenses constant. In a practical life, if you earn more than your expenses and if you can make much more difference between them, you can be a rich one. The reverse is also the same. Uh, let's be discuss. Why do poor people stay poor? The paper clearly illustrates that many poor people stay poor not because of their talent or motivation, but because they are in low paying jobs that they must work to survive. This is a poverty trap where the lack of money prevents from ever getting training or capital to work in higher paying jobs. Now, Keerthana is going to discuss some ideas on this topic.
Thank you, Kowsika. I'm Keerthana. I have told somewhat about the topic rich become richer and poor become poorer. Mm. It is proven fact that the gap between wealthy and low income families is widening all across the globe. As a result, education has become inaccessible to the poor, as well as increase in crime rates. However, it can be tackled by imposing a high percentage of tax on wealthy people and by introducing the government welfare scheme for needy people. One of the main problems caused by the unequal distribution of the wealth is the education has become far from the poor. Nowadays, quality education has become very expensive. For instance, a class school and colleges are incredibly costly and not within the reach of the poor people. Due to this, these people are not able to compete for high paying jobs and it becomes a fundamental disadvantage for them. Furthermore, another critical issue is in increasing in the crime rates. As marginalized groups most often do not make enough money to meet their basic needs, they resort to atrocious acts such as bullying and theft. To solve the grave problems caused by the poverty, the government should help the needy people to improve their standard of living by offering them food, health care, and education for free or at concession rate. Moreover, high rates of taxes ought to be imposed by the tax authorities on the high-income groups so that collected money can be spent on the welfare schemes of the poor for reducing the gap between rich and poor. For instance, tax authorities have made slab for tax rate means a significant percentage for the high income and low proportion for the low income group. However, poverty continues to be a grave concern throughout the world. In fact, poor people are becoming poorer. This phenomenon will have a negative impact on the global economy. This huge income disparity between the rich and poor has a numerous negative impact on the society. On the one hand, rich people earns a lot of money and this enables them to have access to most expensive luxuries of life. On the other hand, throughout their lives, poor people struggle to make both ends meet. The enormous gap in the economic condition has a lot of growth of the nation. There may be a lot of intellectual manpower, hidden talents, and skill among the poor who can definitely outshine the ability of the rich people. If, if given a fair chance, the human resources that may significant contribute to the development of the nation go untapped. Thank you.